Patients suffering from osteoarthritis may soon look forward to a new treatment which could possibly slow down the rate of degeneration caused by the disease. It is part of ongoing research being given a boost under a new charity fund launched recently, which aims to raise awareness on rheumatological diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. An arts gallery owner diagnosed with lupus started the research fund in the hope it could accelerate the process of finding a cure for the disease. It was in 2011 that art gallery owner Helena Chan discovered lesions on her face. She also started losing her hair and was constantly fatigued. Her doctor told her she had lupus, an autoimmune disease which was attacking her tissues and organs such as blood cells, skin and kidneys.
He told me there is no cure. So I said, okay, where am I going to die? He said, oh no, you know, with the drug that we have today, we can maintain it. And then later on, I realized that there hasn't been a new drug in the market for the past 20 years.
This spurred Helena on to find a way to help others like her. At a benefit dinner, she launched a charity platform to raise money for research on rheumatological diseases. The fund aims to raise $3 million by late 2016 and $12.5 million in the long term to accelerate discoveries. Professor Julian Thambu, Head of Senior Consultant, Department of Rheumatology and Immunology, SGH, explains further.
For osteoarthritis, for example, one of my colleagues is testing a new treatment that hopefully will reduce the rate of disease progression. And if this works, it will reduce the number of patients who might need to go for knee replacement surgery and could have a huge impact given how common this condition is.
There are over 600,000 people in Singapore who have rheumatological diseases, with osteoarthritis being the most common. But Professor Thambu said this number is set to rise significantly due to an aging population. Tourists flocked to the Phra That Phanom Pagoda in Nakhon Phanom province to witness the illuminated boat procession known in Thailand as the Lai Rua Phai Festival recently. The festival began with a traditional Thai dance performance as part of the worshipping ceremony for the Phra That Phanom. Nakhon Phanom Governor Adisak Tep Ad launched the opening ceremony where throngs of visitors including Thais, Laotians and foreigners alike attended the sacred ceremony. Over 1,000 beautiful women from 7 local tribes, dressed in their traditional tribal attires, took turns dancing gracefully at the ceremonial ground, delighting at least 10,000 visitors attending the festival. The ceremony is believed to bring happiness, prosperity and peace to the province while casting away bad luck or illnesses. The highlight of the illuminated boat procession festival was a parade of brightly lit boats floating along the Mekong River on a 4-kilometer route. The longest illuminated boat is 90 meters long and 39 meters tall, which is equal to a 20-story building decorated with over 3,000 lamps and patterns of Supang Nahong on the boat. Authorities of Buriram province organized a Hom Mali rice contest to inspire local farmers to improve the quality of their rice. Buriram Deputy Governor Chalom Paul Polawan headed a committee of judges for the contest of Hom Mali rice of the 2014-2015 crop season. The committee included representatives of local agriculture, internal trade, commerce and cooperative authorities as well as local rice millers. Decisions were made at the Provincial Commerce Office. This year's contest attracted 26 individual contestants and 9 farmers groups and cooperatives. Criteria were the quality of rice plants, ears and seeds. Praprop Lita Buriram Internal Trade Chief said the contest was intended to promote the improvement of rice quality to meet demands of local and foreign markets for the sake of farmers' income. He advised farmers not to grow a same rice variety for more than 3 to 4 years in a row because that could otherwise reduce the quality of their rice. Winners from Buriram will enter a national contest later, and Buriram farmers earlier won national awards in the categories of both individual and group contestants, Mr. Praprop said. Cow racing may sound strange to many people. However, it has attracted several thousand spectators during the Sini Dolta Festival in An Giang province in Vietnam. These 120 cows are ready for their race. The fastest cows will qualify for the next rounds. 2 months before the contest, the cow owners provide their cattle with a wholehearted care by letting them off work and feeding them with rice, gruel and eggs. In addition, the cow riders are also carefully chosen to join the event. Chow Mol, a cow rider from Trai Ton district, An Giang province, said when the race starts, he shouts loudly to force it to run. Then they use a stick to poke to the right place on the cow's body to hurry it. The cow racing proves extremely competitive. The spectators were most impressed and entertained ambience of the event. A spectator interviewed at the event said cow racing have attracted numerous tourists. Many people from Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi and Da Nang have come here to join the event. The games aren't fixed. If the cow wins, it wins. After 60 racing rounds, Tran Vak Ka's cows won the competition and won him 3 million Vietnamese dollars in prize money. His cows will participate in the province's competition at the end of this year. Bac Ninh province is famous for having numerous ancient Buddhist sanctuaries dating back to 200 AD. One of which is Dao Pagoda, the oldest Buddhist pagoda in Bac Ninh province as well as Vietnam. Dao Pagoda was constructed around 187 AD and finished in 226 AD when Indian monks, typically Cao Da La, came to the Dao area or Lui Lao to carry out missionary work and established the Lui Lao Buddhism Center. The pagoda devotee still worships Vinitaruchi, one of the first Indian monks to have direct influence on Vietnamese Buddhism. With its important role in Vietnamese cultural and religious landscape, Dao Pagoda has been renovated many times. The current architecture of the pagoda was built under the Tran dynasty in the 13th century, with a focus on the 9-story Hoa Phong Tower. Over time, most of the tower has been ruined, but its original architecture can still be seen. Nguyen Hang Vi, folklorist, said Hoa Phong is a very Vietnamese name. The pagoda houses the 4 gods, namely of cloud, rain, thunder and lightning, so that Hoa Phong, meaning peaceful winds, is to pray for peaceful weather and a stable life. For the people of Cambodia, the Water Festival and Bon Om Tok, or the Pirogue Racing Festival, in Phnom Penh is the most magnificent traditional festival. For 3 days, Phnom Penh citizens, foreign tourists and peasants from various provinces gather in the capital to celebrate festival night and day. The Water Festival has a long history. The Water Festival ceremony signifies army training and preparing them for battle. In the Khmer history, Khmer kings always battle with enemies in boats and ships. So he prepares his water festival ceremony every year to choose the best sailor warrior, as told in the stories of the Bayon Temple, Batea Chamar, in the Priya Bat J. Varman VII. The water festival is celebrated every year in November to honor the victory of Cambodian naval forces in the reign of King J. Varman VII during Angkor period of the 12th century. Besides the regatta, the water festival also includes 3 other ceremonies. They are illuminated float or Loi Pratip, moon salutation, Sampier's Priya Ki, and the eating of pestle new special rice with banana or coconut juice, Ok Ambok. The ceremony lasts 3 days, and this is to provide opportunity for the people to take part in the competition. There were many types of boats coming from provinces near and far, taking part in the races, for example, the pirogue and the rowing boat. Each boat was manned by about 30 to 40 men or women. The boat with a man or a woman dancing softly and gracefully to the rhythm of the drums on the bow is as an encouragement to the rowers to move swiftly through the water. Race winners are rewarded with drinks, money, clothes and rice. The organizer of the boat racing day must seek donations in order to provide these prizes for the participants. At about 7 o'clock at night, the river was lit by jazzy illuminated boats which floated slowly and smoothly on the water surface. Each of them was equipped with thousands of flashy neon lights arranged in different colorful, fancy patterns representing state institutions, ministries and services. After a little while, multicolored fireworks were fired to entertain people. The fireworks burst into different shapes and colors in the sky, and people clapped with joy each time the fireworks were shot. The water festival was a great day for the Cambodian people to enjoy themselves. Tourism plays an integral part of nation building. In the Philippines, preserving and conserving the gifts of nature is one of the best ways to boost sustainable development. Protecting its natural resources is a major thrust of the country, especially because of their potential for job opportunity. In the island province of Occidental Mindoro is found the second contiguous coral reef in the world, the Apo Reef Natural Park. The 34 square kilometer Apo Reef consists of two separate reefs that are disjointed by a 30-meter deep channel with a fine white sand bottom and patches of corals under the deep blue water. It is clearly one of the best spots in the world for marine sightseeing and scuba diving. To protect and preserve the beauty of the Apo Reef, the tourist site was declared as a National Protected Park in 2006. The proclamation prohibited fishing within the 2.5 kilometers area from the seashore and any other activity that would put the reef's safety at risk. Labeled as a no-take zone, anything within the island, such as corals and seashells, cannot be taken out as a souvenir. The continuous preservation and conservation of the Apo Reef Natural Park is certainly assured with the combined efforts of the national and local government. Full Moon Day of Tadingyut is the lighting festival of Myanmar. The lighting festival falls over a period of 3 days, that is the day before Full Moon Day and the day after. The celebration of this festival is to pay homage to Buddha's descent from the celestial abode where he spent delivering sermons to deities. This is the most popular festival in Myanmar after Tingyan Festival. Houses and public buildings are decorated with colored electric bulbs or candles, which represent those 3 days. A lot of food stalls selling a variety of Myanmar traditional foods can be seen along roadsides and streets. Children and adults like to play firecrackers and fire balloon during this time. Young people usually pay respect to their teachers, parents, and elderly relatives and offer them fruits and other gifts.